Okay, so I just skipped a poem. It's not really a poem. It's more like a little vent. It was an originally unnamed. I just named it vent. I put it down as not counted. It had some cursing in it, like some pretty strong language, and I just figured it would be best to skip over it. Maybe I'll read it another day. I don't know. We'll see. But uh, from that one that I skipped to this one, I think the feeling is probably the same. This is getting into those feelings of hatred I alluded to from Scandal, which was number like 64 or something. So, yeah, this one is also untitled, but I think maybe I'll name it, or the comments can name it. I don't know. I might name it by the end of this. Let's see. Might be a long video though. Everything is raw. I want to write, but I'm lost. Nothing rhymes how I want. None of the themes right. So much hate I see. My eyes red. From the dust, I kick at my feet. I spew thought. I pray it sticks. The page calls, but my heart falls. I spiral down. Her hands around my neck as I'm plunged underground. In the depths, I feel heat as I begin to drown. The dots all align, and I see her face, a mask. I can't say I'm fine when she never truly loved the way I'd die. I say what I can. Without this to do, I'd break down over you. The most pitiful thing too. I'm so tired. Why'd you, why'd you do this to me? I can't help but scream, for no one to hear. Consequently, your life is a curse over me. Wow. Um, Jeez. Okay. That clearly is some pretty strong feeling. I think I might be able to recall the night when I wrote this. I think I'm home at this point. I think. I don't know. Um, yeah. So just to give you a little bit of basis for this is when I got home, I initially kind of had a breakdown because there was no distance to protect me anymore. And as an athlete, I really wanted to keep up my training over the summer. And so I went back to train with my club team, and she was there every day. Um, and everything was raw. And like everything that I think I had kind of been pushing off, the grief and everything, just came tumbling back on top of me. And I wanted to write about it. I wanted to fix it, but I was just lost. And nothing was rhyming how I wanted to. And I couldn't portray like the feeling I wanted to write. And as I described in like poem number 64, Scandal, I just was dealing with this hate, you know? Um, and I was just like putting stuff on paper, trying to figure out like how to work through what I was feeling. And I yeah, like the line, my heart falls and I spiral down. Her hands around my neck because I felt like she just had such a control on what I was feeling. And yeah, just I'm plunged underground, the depths, I feel heat and I begin to drown, just talking about how like I'm just overwhelmed. And the dots all align, that's talking about how I was feeling this hatred, and every like all her actions, all the signs were just pointing to this very justified reason to hate her. And I see her face, a mask, like how I was doubting if she was even like real, like the person that she was in our relationship, like when we were together, was she treating me differently than who she really was? Like that's something I was struggling with a lot. And also, I can't say I'm fine when she never truly loved the way I die. I would die, that is. And so I had a buddy with best intentions, tell me that after looking at several pictures of us while we were together, that, and this is the stupidest thing, please don't take this literally. He was like, oh, look at her eyes, her pupils aren't dilated the way yours are. She never loved you. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, why would you say that to me? And he thought like, oh yeah, that'll help him get over it. But no, that was devastating to hear. And I didn't believe him, but to hear that was terrible. And that's what that line means. I can't say I'm fine when she never truly loved the way I die. Like saying that I should preface, like I've said in previous videos, I'd like to dramatize things, but I think I would have given a lot for her. I don't know. I can't truly say whether I would give my life. That is a very significant thing that I cannot say for certain. I've never been in a situation that significant, so I'm not going to say that that's necessarily true, but I do definitely very much care for her, and I would have given a lot. Yeah. The next line is, I say what I can, but without this to do, I'd break down over you. I mean, I think if I didn't have the poetry outlet, I honestly don't know what I would have done. It's just the most pitiful thing too. I think that's referencing just like why am I still here? Why am I still struggling with this? And I said I'm so tired, and I actually wrote her name, but I'm not going to say it for the sake of privacy. Just, why do you do this to me? I can't help but scream. For no one to hear, consequently. Yeah. Your life is a curse over me. Yeah, I think that line probably hit the hardest for me. That's a pretty significant thing to say. I don't know if I mean it, but I was dealing with a lot, and I didn't want to hate her. That was the last thing I wanted. But oftentimes our brain copes in ways that maybe aren't necessarily the greatest. So there's that. But I might end up naming that one like Raw, for like how just ripping it was, like just terrible feeling. Maybe I'll name it like Confusion, or I don't know. I like these one-word titles, but I might name it Everything. Not terrible either, but I don't know. I'll figure something out. Another very long video, another pretty deep reflection. Stuck around. I applaud you. Seriously, thank you for sticking with me, and hope to see you again this thing. Thank you.